Kibber sits around 19 kilometres away from Kasa, the provincial capital of the Spiti Valley, and there is a daily bus that comes and goes from Kasa to Kibber during the summer months, obviously not during the winter months. Agriculture forms the backbone of the local economy, and the lush green fields are abundant through the area. It's also the base for visitors to go to the Kibber Wildlife Sanctuary, which is home to around about 30 snow leopards. And there are treks to nearby peaks and to a high pass in the Zanska range. Kibber was the last village in the Spiti Valley on the traditional trade route between Ladakh and Tibet. In earlier times, annual trade fairs were held in Kibber and other locations in Spiti, and traders would come from Tibet, Ladakh, Chamba and Kulu to barter their wares. But with the closing of the Indo-Tibet border, the fairs have now lost their historical purpose, but they still do take place, and if you come across one when you're around, take the time to go along and see how things work at the fairs. It's quite an interesting experience. Traditionally, agriculture has been the mainstay of the economy in Kibber. As the men were often away travelling on the trade route to Tibet, Punjab and other parts of India, the women did the agricultural work primarily for a subsistence. These days, tourism plays a fairly big role in the economy, and there are quite a few homestays set up in Kibber where you can stay. So it's more than possible to go up and stay in Kibber for a few days if you want, and use it as a base to head out into the wildlife sanctuary. Kibber is also the base for climbing the nearby 5,998 metre peak Kanamo, and the name Kanamo means either Mountain of Good Omen or White Hostess. The trek is rated as an easy ridge walk with scree on the lower slopes, and takes around about 2 to 3 days from Kibber. The season for doing this trek is from late June to the end of September, dependent upon how early the snows arrive in that particular season. The Kibber Wildlife Sanctuary is home to the endangered snow leopard, and the Forest Department of Himachal Pradesh reported between 25 to 30 snow leopards in the sanctuary in 2018. In 2021, they estimated the total population of the snow leopards to be around 73. Conservation of the snow leopards is a priority. Kibber village and surrounds are a wonderful part of the Spiti Valley and should be on everyone's visit list if you're ever in the region.